Hey, here's a quick little run through with this new gas SLKR counter I've been using. So here's a typical SLKR team. It does work on Relic 8s, but Relic 8s are a bit tougher. It's a little bit more RNG involved. But this is pretty straightforward. Watt modding doesn't matter. All that really matters is that you get this health tech on him. The only other thing he does is kind of help remove debuffs from 5 sometimes, but even that isn't really necessary. Armor needs to be going before Thrawn here. Very important. Armor needs to go first so that she could armor shred somebody, get that counter, or get that second assist, get her third Ignat, and then Thrawn will go right after her, pass turn back to her, and we can drop 3 stacks of that Ignat armor, that Beskar armor on 5s. That'll pretty much make 5s indestructible. You do have to make sure you take out Hux, and do what you can to take out characters in a timely manner still, because there is still danger of 5s getting wore down if the fight goes on too long. So, but here's a quick little run through. Always, first thing we're going to do is drop this med pack on 5s here. We're going to always tank that, and hopefully we can always tank all the way up to this point with gas. If he falls through there, and especially a Relic 8, if your gas can't tank at least through the Hux assist, then this Kylo can just wail on him. So what we do here doesn't really matter. I normally just basic. No reason to drop another tech here. It doesn't help us at all. So just remove the tenacity down from him. Alright, so I always like to get this armor shred on crew here. Get this assist, bam. Now you see she has 3 Ignats. You do have to make sure you get her Omegas, the correct Omegas up so that she can do that. And then Thrawn goes after the armor, so we're going to pass turn back to armor. She's going to drop this Beskar armor on 5s. And then the fight kind of runs itself from here. It can get kind of scary though, so let's see what happens. Just keep healing up 5s whenever you get a chance. This doesn't really matter here. I do like to do this. This won't matter. Here we go. Alright, so let's get this out. I like to take out crew first. He's like the hardest one to take out typically. This should kill everybody except for our 2 heroes. Oh, Watt survived. Surprised. This should kill him. Tanky, 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 tanky. Really want to kill Hux here. That should pretty much end any chance, I think, of him winning. There's like a couple points when 5's health can get fairly low, and then Hux's assist can kind of put that over the edge. So without that, I think this is pretty much in the bag. It's just kind of routine at this point. Definitely gonna kill Trooper here. It doesn't really matter how the fight goes from here. Wow, we got a dodge from 5s. That's epic. That doesn't happen often. I'll show you my mods after this. Let's go. This should be about all she wrote. Try, try, try. Try as you might. I guess there is a timeout worry here, but I think we're good. Next time gas goes, we should be able to win. Oof, Waka. And that's the fight in a nutshell. If you can get those things to happen like that, it's pretty consistent there. Like I said, every now and then something goes wrong or wonky. But let's go take a look at my mods that I'm running for this. Gas, like I said, you want just enough protection on him. So like, I don't have any protection primaries except for the circle, and I think I have this as a protection primary, because without one of these being a protection primary, I guess you could put, any four of them. You really just need two of them to be protection primaries, and that should give you enough protection to tank that hit from Hux, the assist from Hux. Everything else is offense, so I think he's somewhere around 9k maybe offense, maybe higher. 9500, 104k protection. Who else is important? Fives. So I made my fives fat. I guess there's argument to be made for defense, but you don't need to get. You're not playing with Chewie, so you don't really care about keeping his vitality low. So I just stack up health and mainly protection. So just make him fat, and I think nothing else really matters. It does suck that you have to slow down Thrawn. So like I know a lot of people like to run like a plus 300 Thrawn. My armor is not geared up enough to where I can make her fast enough to outspeed like a good Thrawn, or so I really had to drop my Thrawn down to 259, which sucks. But I don't use Thrawn in a lot of other places, so it's not that big of a deal. But your armor does need to go first. Literally, you could have no mods on Watt, and I don't think the fight would make much difference. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell.